Welcome back to another coffee brew review on outsider.ie. Let's jump into it. The Tecton line, which one's my favorite, what I use them for. So we'll start with the Tecton X1. There was a lot of hype about this shoe when it was first released. It was one of the first trail racing shoes with a carbon fiber plate. I used this a lot, as you can see. In hindsight, I was very excited about the carbon fiber plates, and I'm not actually sure now upon reflection if it was the carbon fiber plates that were making me quicker or whether it was placebo, because it is a very lightweight shoe. It's actually the lightest of the three shoes, which is a very interesting little side note. The two then came out a year later, very small iterative upgrade. Still got the ProFly, but it's now ProFly Plus midsole, very, very similar underfoot. I would say that it feels a bit stiffer, so it's a little bit more responsive, and there is an update to the upper. It's now a matrix upper. You'd think it would be lighter. It's a lot more breathable. So I raced a couple of international mountain races in Italy in this shoe. Really, really liked it. The latest and greatest, Tecton X3, completely overhauled design. As you can see, it almost looks like a boot. Much better outsole on it, like way, way, way better. It's still a Vibram Mega Grip outsole. It's not light base, I don't believe, this time round. Less exposed midsole, as you can see there, which I think it looks like a small difference, but it makes a massive difference whenever you're at those higher paces or if you are on muddy ground. The midsole that they've used on this is a million times better. This feels like a super shoe on the road, but just translated to the trails. It is the heaviest of the three. It's actually very similar in weight to the Tecton X2, but it is slightly the heaviest of the three. Matrix Evo upper, which is really breathable, but engineered for comfort, really. And this gaiter does help to keep a little bit of debris out on the trail. One slight drawback, I would say that the lockdown on this is the worst out of the three. So for those sort of guys that are looking at doing ultras, you'd not want to be lacing it too tight because there's not much protection. There's actually no protection really, because there's obviously no tongue in this, whereas you've got a semi-gusseted tongue in both of those shoes. My favorite trail shoe at the moment. Like the carbon fiber plates in this are sort of a winged design and they feel like a race day shoe. It has this, there we go. That's the coffee done.